Carly.
Good afternoon, Michael and Holly. Here's a look at what's making headlines today. This morning, community and faith leaders got on a bus to Detroit protesting the proposal giving $140 million in tax money to upgrade Quicken Loans Arena. The group says the money would be better spent on issues of poverty, unemployment, violence, and blight in Cleveland's neighborhoods. Leaders of the group hope to meet with Cavs owner Dan Gilbert, or at least make sure their concerns are heard. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., health care is in the spotlight on Capitol Hill. House Republicans are putting finishing touches on a bill to replace the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. The lawmakers want to find common ground with conservatives on the proposal. Some of the overnight changes include ending Obamacare taxes this year instead of next and giving states more flexibility about how they administer Medicaid funds. Back here in Ohio, several new laws going into effect today, including one allowing gun owners to bring weapons into once considered safe zones. It lifts the ban on firearms in daycares, public areas of airports, and college campuses, but it won't change much for some of those organizations. Local colleges like Kent, Akron, and Cleveland State already have policies in place that don't allow guns on school property. Daycare centers will have to post a sign if firearms are not allowed. The new law also allows active duty military to carry concealed weapons without a permit and prohibits employers from banning guns in company parking lots. Also taking effect today, a statewide law requiring drivers to give bicyclists at least 3 feet of clearance while passing. This makes Ohio one of 27 states to put in place a 3-foot passing law. In Cleveland, nearly 3,000 people use a bike as their main way to get to work. A Massachusetts mother and her teen son are facing charges in connection with the disappearance of a Parma teen. Police say 17-year-old Katarina Bitterman left her Parma home with 43-year-old Renee Hansen. She allegedly then drove to Massachusetts to facilitate a meeting with her son, 19-year-old Michael Julian. Julian and his mother are charged with inducing panic, interfering with custody, and obstructing justice. Bitterman is charged in juvenile court with inducing panic. Now an update on that adorable abused dog named Indiana Bones. He was rescued after a witness saw a group of young men kicking and beating him. The Cleveland APL tells us he will have surgery on both back legs later this week, but Indiana is recovering well as the hunt for the people who abused him continues. There's still a $2,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. Well, get ready for some sunshine. Northeast Ohio. Holly now has a check of today's weather and a look at your 7-day forecast.